Yo guys, what's going on? This is Yorkie Man here, and welcome back to another episode of this Football Manager 2019 save here with Braga. Things are pretty different. I think we're doing pretty well here with Braga, to be fair. We've just actually lost our first game, I think, in the league since Benfica, and it's knocked off our unbeaten run. But I feel quietly confident about how things are going. So since the Sporting game, we beat Tondela 4-0 in this exact cup we're playing in today against Pasha Stuff Barrera. And then we played against Porto, drew 0-0. I feel like there were opportunities where we could have, snatched and grabbed the game. It was always going to be a difficult game, but there was opportunities where we could come in and get something from it. We then played Chavez and beat them 4-0. Sousa actually starting to find the goal, and Fabio Martins has been brilliant for us. We then beat Alves, Fabio Martins and Paulinho coming on late on. But then we lost to Belenense. Now, I know they're a pretty good team in the Portuguese league, or at least from my experience with Sporting, they was pretty good. So, yeah, they caused us a few issues. We had opportunities, we had chances, we was the better team, didn't manage to make it pay. But we're going to play in this cup game in this episode. And then moving forward, we're getting closer and closer to January. And I'm hoping in January we can pick up a few signings that change maybe our run a little bit differently and start to mould the squad out I want the squad to be. But I'm pretty happy with the performance. To go this long unbeaten was pretty decent. I also think that the expectations of Champions League football for Braga in Season 1 is way out of the box. Insane, and a lot of the teams at the top are making it interesting, to say the least. Benfica on 31, then Porto and Gomes on both on 30, Sporting on 29 and us on 28. So it is a real shame that we couldn't beat Belenense. We would have been second. Would have been second. So it is a bit of a shame, but we've just got to keep pushing forward. As far as I know, I think we're doing very, very well in terms of my expectation. Finish fourth. But it appears if you finish fifth, you get Europa League as well. But finish fourth. Get Europa League next season. Finish behind the big three. I'm more than happy with that. So let's go to the team selection and get into today's game. I don't want to make too many changes. I'm still not 100% sure about our system. I have to be honest, I'm still not 100% sure about our system. Things are in fits and starts. Sometimes we play extremely well, ridiculously well, and I'm like, oh, wow, where did this performance come from? And then the next minute we play absolutely awful. So I'm a little bit up and down in my opinion at the moment about us moving forward as a club and the team itself. There's some players that I really like, and then some players that I'm not sure yet about, but we seem to be getting, we seem to have a pretty decent team. There's definitely going to be some fringe players that we could sell off and make some money, and that's, I'm all about that, making that money. I'm all about that. If we can sell off players that we're not using, I've said it time and time again, I feel like at a club like this, if you're not using someone and you can get decent money, so in this league, for me, I'm talking over a couple of mil, we need to look to offload. 100% need to look to offload, but I'm hoping for a very good outcome in this episode, another win. I was very happy with the Sporting result because I feel like we had chances to take it, but just couldn't make it pay. But we seem to have played well against both of the big boys, far superior to what we did when we played against Benfica, because that was not fun. Ooh, but to get one of the bigger games on camera as well was good. I am tempted now to play straight into January because we're in, I can't remember what month we're in. I think we're in December. Play straight into playing Benfica again because we didn't actually play that one on camera last time, so maybe potentially do that. But I haven't fully decided yet. Let's whack these two on. I haven't fully decided yet, but I am in the mindset that maybe we do that. Go straight in because I can update on all the transfers that have happened so far. If there is any, let's remember there might be zero business. I might get into this window and it just absolutely go Pete Tong because we don't have any money now, and it's the board aren't going to give us any money unless we make our own money. Oh, Paulinho, he needs to score there. The board ain't going to give us no money unless we make our own money. That's 100% without a doubt going to be the situation. But I think we need to bring in some fresh legs. There's a few players I'm scouting, more towards the younger end, and kind of trying to use my knowledge of like younger players I've signed in the past for decent fees. Oh, this looks like a good move. Can we get a good ball in? Paulinho, there we go, nice. He seems to be finding the back of the net a little bit more now, which is nice. He came to me whinging, and I did know, and I did realise that he is he's our best striker, I think, star-wise. I do quite like him, but Sosa's just been playing so well, and as a target man up front, he's really linked in the two wingers fantastically. But yeah, Paulinho is probably star rating the best striker. His stats are pretty decent, especially for this level. So yeah, I definitely should have been using him. Maybe a touch more, just a little bit more. Anyway, guys, I'll take this opportunity as we round up to half-time just to say thank you very much so far for the support. I know not everybody has been appreciating my tactics and style here at Braga, but I just want to say thank you to you guys that are watching and enjoying it. I'm having a good time making it, and that's all that matters to me. Right, so you are capable of better, boys. I know you are, because this team are a division below us, and we can perform better than this, but none of them really listen to me. Maybe I don't know the Portuguese correctly yet, and this is why the players aren't listening to me, but we have completely dominated, and that has been a theme really this season. Even when we played against Sporting and Benfica, we had quite good possession and good shot counts, so we have been quite dominant. I feel like that is key for us to build on. We could easily build up good runs playing maybe with a few better players, but we could easily build up good runs. Defensively, am I happy? No, not really. We definitely could do with some work there in the defence. But in terms of the midfield, it's pretty strong, pretty decent. Going forward, we're okay. We're not bad. Horta, Martins, like we do have good players, and Trincao, and I'm really excited to see how Trincao develops. So we do have some good opportunities and some good options. And I'm excited to see how Hadzik turns out, because he looks like a decent young striker. Jaras, I'm still not sure about an attacking midfielder. Jaras hasn't been unreal. He's had some games where he's switches it on and he's like, boom. It's like the light bulb effect. It goes off and all of a sudden he starts playing really well. But that is too few and far in between. And the wingers are similar. Martins tends to always have a good game. But Ricardo Horta, since he's come back, hasn't. But then I know out of nowhere he will just have a wonderful game. And it's just really frustrating. It's like, why can't you just play well all the time? Yeah. Let's bring Claude Mir on there, just as a central midfielder support. And let's go with that. Knowing us, we will concede here late on and will cause ourselves some issues. It's 100% been our thing. I'm thinking maybe to defend a little bit wider, or maybe just normal, because we're defending narrow, and I feel like when people attack us on the wings, it does cause us a few issues. There's going to be an opportunity there for them. Great save. Oh, they're going straight back at it. It's on key as well, so one of these could be a goal. What's he going to do with it here? He's going to whip this in, isn't he? No, we block it out. Another corner. Jeez, they're putting on some late pressure here. What are they going to get from this corner? Hopefully, absolutely diddly squat. And it seems like it. Trincao can break. He does have options. How good is the pass going to be? That's the issue, and it's not going to be because he just runs into trouble. I do have run at the defence on, so that is my own fault, but it seems to work. There we go. Jaras scores. I mean, it's a tap-in, but we don't care. It's another goal. It's more success for us. I really see this cup as being a cup that we could do something in, because if I remember correctly, Porto and Benfica are playing against each other. Porto are winning. So that makes it interesting, because one of the big boys is knocked out. Maybe Sporting play on a different day. So we'll have to look into that in the future and see what happens. But as long as we keep getting in the kind of draws, maybe we could definitely go a little bit further in this cup. Silverware in year one would be awesome. Just a cup final would be awesome. I don't think we reached that in season one with Sporting. So to reach that with Braga would actually show that maybe we've learnt a little bit about the game going forward, tactically wise. But I mean, that's doubtful, but you never know. Claude Mir. Let's get that ball out wide to Alaton. He whip it in. He does whip it in, but no one gets onto it. No one had the desire there. I would have had Paulinho down there as someone who really wanted to get onto the ball. And it just bounces around in there. I'm pretty comfortable now. 2-0, we win. So that's another successful. But we are seeing good stats across the board. But some poor performances every now and again. I'm trying to work on the wingers. Like, Martins is fine. He's working absolutely fine. He's doing good. But Horta, not so good. He has too many games where he goes missing and goes wanting. And for a player of his level, and really realistically in this league, of his talent, we shouldn't be having that issue. So I'm definitely going to have to work on nailing him downers, his position, and what to do with him. But anyway, guys, that has been this episode. We're slowly firing through this now. I'm surprised how well I'm doing at getting like daily episodes out and stuff, and actually trying to be ahead and stuff. I'm also starting to work on the second series and try and start building up like a backlog. Have this in front as like the daily one and have a backlog. As always, guys, make sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Hit that thumbs up button if you enjoyed the video, and feel free to comment maybe on suggestions for January, maybe younger players that you know around that budget we could get. I reckon if we sell a few players, maybe round up about 5 million, which could be potentially really good for us. Also, if you haven't already, go and check me out on Twitch. I'm on there quite a lot now, like 5-6 days a week, enjoying the live streams over there. But guys, it's been great, and I will catch you in the next one.